If you're watching this video right now, something is probably happening with your home that feels completely out of control. Maybe you have a sheriff sale scheduled and you don't know what to do next. Or the sheriff sale has already happened and you're sitting there wondering if it's over. Let me say clearly, it's not over. You may still have time and more options than anyone has told you about. My name is Ron Coleman. I'm a Michigan real estate agent and I work exclusively with homeowners who are facing foreclosure or who have already been through a sheriff's sale. I'm going to take the next few minutes and walk you through what is actually possible before it's too late to act. First, let me tell you exactly who this video is for because I want to make sure that you know I'm talking directly to your situation. This video is for the Michigan homeowner who's received a notice of foreclosure or has a sheriff's sale already scheduled and feels like the clock is running out. It is also for the homeowner who has already had a sheriff's sale and is now inside what we call the redemption period and doesn't know that the window of opportunity is still open. If that's you, whether before the sale or after it, stay with me because what I'm about to share could change what happens next for your family. I also want to say this, there's zero judgment here. Foreclosure happens to good people for any number of reasons. You're not a bad person because you're in this situation. And I'm not here to judge you, but to help you understand what is still possible. Let me start with homeowners who are before the sheriff's sale. If your sale date is scheduled but has not happened yet, you still have options. One of the most important ones is called a short sale. Here's what a short sale is in plain English. It's when your lender agrees to let you sell your home for less than what you owe on the mortgage. Instead of the bank taking the house, you sell it, and the lender accepts that amount as full settlement of the debt. I want to be clear, a short sale is not a magic bullet, and it's not the right fit for every situation. But for many homeowners, it can mean avoiding a full foreclosure on their credit record, possibly walking away with some dignity intact instead of being forced out, and potentially preserving some of your equity, depending on your situation. The most important thing in all of this is time. A short sale takes time to negotiate, and the closer you get to your sheriff's sale date, the fewer options you have. That's not me trying to pressure you. That's just the reality of how this process works. So if you have a sale date coming up, the single most important thing you can do right now is have a conversation and find out where you actually stand. Now, let me talk to the homeowner who's already had a sheriff's sale, because here's something most people in Michigan do not know, and I want you to really catch it. A sheriff's sale is not always the end. Michigan has what's called a redemption period. Depending on your situation, the redemption period can last anywhere from 1 to 6 months after the sheriff's sale. During that time, you still may have the legal right to remain in your home, and you may have the ability to sell it. Let me say that again. After the sheriff's sale, you may still be able to sell your home, get some equity out of it, and walk away with something rather than nothing. That's not something most people in foreclosure ever hear, because by the time the sheriff's sale happens, they assume it's over, stop fighting, stop asking questions, and walk away from money that was still on the table. I don't want that for you. You also need to know that the redemption period has a hard deadline, and once it expires, there are no more options. This is why having this conversation sooner rather than later matters so much. I want to also take a moment to speak to something that might be going through your mind at this point in time. You might be thinking, why would I reach out to a real estate agent right now? Is this just someone looking to make a quick commission off of my worst situation? The question is fair and it deserves an honest answer. I am a real estate agent. If we work together and the sale happens, I do earn a commission. But here is a far bigger truth. I believe every homeowner in foreclosure deserves honest information. You should know what is possible before the clock runs out, and a lot of people in your situation never get to have that conversation. Let me also say what I am not. I am not an attorney and don't give legal advice. If your situation involves legal questions, as many foreclosures do, you should absolutely be speaking with a licensed Michigan attorney. What I can do is sit down with you, review your situation from a real estate perspective, and help you understand whether selling before or after the sheriff's sale is a realistic option for you. That's it. No pressure, no obligation. The call is free, the conversation is confidential, and it might be the most important phone call you make this week. If you're facing foreclosure or you've already had a sheriff's sale and you're inside the redemption period, you may still have time to understand your options, protect your dignity, and possibly preserve your equity. Go to the link below and schedule your confidential review. It's free. I will get back to you quickly, and whatever you decide after we talk, at least you will have a clearer picture of where you are and what options are available.